Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about what the Department of Justice was up to last week, because apparently they had a busy week. And depending on the reporting, it deals with 30 or 40 people, somewhere in that range. So we will talk about what we know and what we don't know about the 30 to 40 subpoenas that the Department of Justice sent out. What we know is that the recipients range from high-profile people to staffers you never have heard of. The subpoenas themselves are requesting information that is pretty broad in scope, dealing with the post-election behavior from the Trump administration. And the subpoenas that have been described are long enough to be divided into sections and subsections, requesting information about fundraising activities, the alternate electors, delaying the election certification, the rally, so on and so forth. We know that at least some of them compelled the recipient to appear before the grand jury on September 23rd. We know that a couple of people, at least two, had their phones taken so they could be searched. The subpoenas requested copies of communications between the recipient of the subpoena and the Trump allies you would expect. You know, Giuliani, Powell, Eastman, people like that. To me, the most interesting part is the suggestion that the recipient needed to provide any information they had about members of the executive or legislative branches that helped, kind of plan anything that might obstruct, influence, impede, or delay the certification of the presidential election. I have a feeling like a whole bunch of Senate staffers just got super nervous. And they probably have good reason to. So, why are they casting such a wide net? Because it's broad. There's a lot of moving parts. And the grand jury that is tasked with looking into this, it seems like every time they, think they've gotten to the bottom of it, there's a, seditious underground parking garage that they need to go through next. So it just keeps expanding. Now, some of these people, they're staffers, and they are going to have access to a lot more information than people are going to give them credit for. The help, as we saw during the hearings, they often have the best notes because they're the people that actually run things. So we can expect there to be probably some pretty detailed information that comes out of this. Taking the phones, that's pretty significant. That's a lot of times that's reserved for incidents when the Department of Justice believes the person wouldn't provide it voluntarily. So it's big news, but it's another one of those steps. This takes us to the next level where they are kind of building a case that appears now to be actively targeting not just people that are seen as Trump's inner circle, but possibly other political figures who may have assisted in attempting to produce a different outcome to the election than what, the votes said. So that's where we're at. We're going to have to wait. There will probably be more information flowing out pretty regularly between now and September 23rd. Anyway, it's just a thought. Have a good day.